Hi folks from beautiful Buena Lanes in beautiful Ventura. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Both divisions on the same pair for the first time in a while, and we're doing that because they have great lighting here for this particular pair for just such an occasion. That's why everybody's so brightly lit. In fact, Ronnie's actually wearing dark red. We wouldn't know it because it shows up pink. No, it's very pink. We're kidding. Another girl wearing the pastel there. We got Marguerite Evans looking for her first career JBT title, the veteran. She won the semifinal to get here, and she's giving 2 pins to her opponent, Matt Green, who we'll meet in a minute. We're picking this up in the 4th frame. Meanwhile, that's Fujita standing left, ripping the cover off the ball. Getting the 10 pin to fall that time. One of the more unique outfits we've ever had in a title match. We got the pink shirt, which is fine. Kids do that all the time these days. But adding in a bow tie and, of course, the rally cuff, which anybody who follows our tour knows a lot about. And that's an interesting outfit. Marguerite has a whole bunch of second place finishes on our tour, but has never broken through for that win. And another girl looking for her first win on our tour here is Ashley Dunn, except she's doing it in the scratch division. Perennial threat in the women's series, and has been working her way up in the scratch ranks, and she blew out the field today in the scratch division, qualifying first at plus 204, way ahead of everybody else. Step ladder format, she's got to win this game to win her first scratch JBT title. Yeah, nice way to open up on camera, but she did open in the previous frame. And still a close match early, Ronnie with just the 10-pin lead. Now Evans backs up that last good shot with a washout here, bowled on a very tricky medium short length pattern. And those of you who've ever bowled at Buena before know that this place is friction, friction, friction. You lay out shark in the ball hooks at Buena. When you lay out something that's a lower volume mid-length pattern like this, you're just going to read all kinds of friction in the middle part of the lane. But it was sort of flat, so if you send it out without a lot of energy, you can still wash out, like Marguerite did. A lot of bowlers don't understand that. Well, if it's bone dry, how do you leave these light hits? It still happens because it's the flat shape of the pattern that takes over. First look at Matt Green. Matt also led comfortably today, qualified first at plus 235. Took over in game 5 and really wasn't touched from there. Had a bad game 7, but it built up such a margin by then that it didn't really affect his position at all. Ashley with that great basic physical game that so many females have. Nice 4-step approach, great follow through. Boy, it's tough to keep that ball off the head pin right now, for sure. Nice job of the spare for Green. Earlier in the step ladder, Cameron Smith just snuck in the scratch division and got by Mark Myers and home house bowler Luke Hawley in order before Fujita defeated Smith. Nice job of the spare from Ashley. Ronnie's actually changed up here on the right-hand lane. Before this shot, he was in front of the ball return and about 1.5 feet from the foul line. He's changed that here. He's going to walk a little left to get left of the ball return and go straighter. That ball checked up way too early. You kind of tell by his body language he was surprised it did so. Ronnie was not just in front of the ball return. Again, he was about 2 feet from the foul line, and he took literally 1 step. Looked pretty good doing it. I'm kind of surprised he backed off that. Meanwhile, Green comes back with the same kind of washout that Evans left herself on the left-hand lane. Pattern definitely got tougher as it went. The cuts weren't too loaded. It was minus 46 in scratch, so over a 190 average, and plus 9 in handicap, so I had to be a little over their averages to make the cut today. So not too tough, but once what oil there was on the lane starts to go, then there's not too many other places to migrate to. Plus the title match pressure, plus all these TV lights, plus me yapping into this little box back here. It's a different environment for sure. That's a beautiful shot from Evans. Striking the 6th. Matt only to get the 3 out of that spare, so he's got 108 through, beg your pardon, 103 through 6. While Evans with a theoretical 100 through 6. She spares after this. So Matt's still on top by 5 overall pins. It's a unique scoring system here. It's very tricky to do it on the fly, see where we are. I think I got that right. Ashley falls off that a little bit, but no problem there. 10 of the pit for Dunn. Let's see if Fujita can respond here in the 6th. We're going to do smaller blocks of these videos because I've had a difficult time uploading them lately, so make sure to watch parts 2 and 3 if we make it. Boy, oh boy. One of the highest rev rates on tour, and he just saws the rack apart there with that powerful bowling ball. One of the nice guys too. Powerful ball with a soft-spoken guy. Whole Fujita family, they're all right. And with that strike, he's got 97 through 5, so a 14-pin lead. Watch part 2, see who wins these matches, folks. Now we're going to stay on one more frame. Great knee bend and follow through from Marguerite also. And oh man, what a rotten break that is. Just a pin shy, but she didn't have to 4-9 right there. See if green can capitalize. Way out. Way outside that time. Let's see if either one of these can make these spares. That's gonna be close. Oh yes! Atta girl, Marguerite. Before we started filming, Ashley made a 6-8, and she's a righty, and she said that was the first time she ever made that. This is a tricky spare for Matt right here as well. That's nicely done too. That's easily choppable. Now watch part 2, see how this all plays out.